who you'd expect sneaking out of a nice Mercedes. Covered head to toe, the perp runs through the property, checks on this G-Wagon in Pinecrest. No luck, so he bolts.
They just want to get what they want to get. They want to get something left in a car.
Problem is, to what end? This is incident number 11 for William Alger and his family. His home, a high-tech fortress now. We've spoken with him before. His alarms and lasers and motion cameras have served him well, but the crooks in luxury cars still try. And his neighbors are now feeling it too. In many cases, they're not so lucky.
What happens? Do they then go in the house and they hurt people? Or do the assailants get hurt? Is that the only way that's going to stop?
Andrew Castellano says around the same time as Alger, crooks raided his property, pulled up in a Maserati. Someone jumped the fence and quickly targeted his mother's G-Wagon. She was visiting his wife and his newborn in the home.
Took her purse, jumped back over the fence. I guess when they realized the keys were inside the purse, they came back for a second time.
His wife runs out, though unaware that's not her husband. This is the second incident they've had overall.
I don't know about you, but that was a confusing video. If you are stealing from somebody, why do you want to use an up-end car? And I believe that maybe they're trying to employ the spirit of deception, that if this neighborhood is a well-off neighborhood and these cars are driving through, then nobody will take notice of them in the sense that they're up to something that is despicable. And the second thing I noticed is that there was one part of the video where they actually stole a bag that contained the keys for another car, and they were so kind in trying to bring back the key. They thought maybe we have inconvenienced these people enough and we've stolen their stuff, but we don't want to inconvenience them further. We want them to have their keys. We took their money, but that's all right. But the one thing we don't want them to do is not be able to find their keys. So we're giving back their keys. This is the strategy that the enemy employs. What the enemy does is that he takes things that are evil and he wraps them up with good so that you don't think anything of it. And when you do get into the situation, you find out that it's no good for you. It could be a business. It could be you're looking for a marriage partner. You're seeking it. You're hoping for it. You're looking for the best. And you get into this business venture and you find out, hey, this thing is costing you more than actually bringing in. You know, you're losing at this end of the deal. It looked good, it looked promising, but it's really not for you. Maybe it was somebody that you thought was really good for you and gave them a chance, and you found out later on that, hey, they may look good on the outside, but they don't have your heart. You know, God has given us a spirit of discernment to deal with these things. When we allow ourselves to be led by the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of God leads us into all truth. And so we're able to decipher that which is good from that which is evil. And that's important because it will save us a lot of heartbreak and a lot of tears later on. You know, give God the praise, give God the glory. God has a great future and a great promise for you. And what the enemy is trying to do is employ deceptive forces to take those things away from you. But the devil is a liar. No weapons formed against you shall ever prosper.